I want to talk about, it's really interesting. I had a lot of people both coming to me with this question in my sessions and my group coaching, and also, you know, sending me messages. And that's about how do you, you know, what to do if, you know, depression or anxiety or things like that are being caused by a pain that someone else has caused you. And, you know, a lot of these people know that actually that they're holding on to, you know, regrets and past hurts and things. They haven't let go, and, you know, they haven't forgiven. And the first thing that came to me actually was a quotation. And you know what's really interesting is I actually didn't know who said this until I looked it up. And the quotation is, resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. Guess who said that? The wonderful Nelson Mandela, who put his heart out there, sacrificed so much for a dream, a vision. Have you got a dream now? Have you got a vision? Or maybe you're getting a little bit distracted by either what's going on in the world or, you know, petty stuff that's going on. And I say petty stuff because I know that the petty stuff is what hurts, you know, and it's what causes our monkey mind to create all sort of illnesses and pain and heartache, and it takes you away from your purpose. If anything is taking you away from your purpose, man. So what I want to share is some tips, well, some of my points of view, and things that I've shared with people that have really helped. And yeah, let me just get on with it and take what resonates, you know, take what resonates for you at this point in time. So the first thing that comes to me is that, what if that person who triggers you, or who, you know, you say caused you pain or heartache or angst or anguish or anger or whatever those words and emotions and things are, what if before you incarnated you knew you had lessons to learn, and you didn't know how you were going to learn them? You're this soul, you don't have a body. You know, how am I going to learn these lessons? And then what if another beautiful soul came to you and said, hey, I'm happy to teach you, to make things happen, to put you in situations where you learn and you grow. Like, wow, really? Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. So then you forget all about that, you're born, and then you meet this soul, and this soul is your greatest teacher, but you don't see that. What you see is someone triggering you and, you know, doing the things that you just don't really want to happen, because I think we all want a happy life and we all want an easy life. But sometimes we have to take a bit of a detour to actually grow into this beautiful, whole, complete being that we are. This is a key time to consider this, because it's the eve of the equinox, okay? So the equinox, as you know, is when it's equal day and equal night. The balance of dark and light. So it's an awesome time to actually think about all the things that you want to let go. You know? If you're drinking poison and hoping someone else will suffer, surely you want to stop drinking that poison. Stop thinking about that situation. Stop giving it your energy, you know? So I'll talk about some tips and things that you can do for equinox in a moment. But what else did I want to share? So yeah, the things that that this can lead to are depression and anxiety and sadness, grief, but also holding you back from your life purpose, or maybe the person that you're meant to be, and the person or that you're meant to be with, or the friendships. If you kind of keep dwelling on the past, it doesn't allow you to do the gardening, to weed out the past and allow the new flowers to grow, in whatever way they might be, whether it's new opportunities, new experiences, new people, new lovers, and just new magic, so what's waiting for you if you just let it go. And also another thing to really, I think, is good to remember is it's actually never about what it's about. So whether it's a conflict or a problem, it's actually generally related to, it triggers you to feel something that's actually connected to something that happened in your childhood. Sometimes in past lives, I find, when I do regression with my clients. But often, at a very young age, something happened. And it might not have even been a big trauma, but something happened, and you keep feeling that emotion over and over again, whether it's anger or jealousy or sadness. But when you experience it now, it's actually out of proportion with the actual situation. So it's not personal. It's never about what it's about. That's another thing. And take, as I say, what resonates, Okay, so here's your little to-do. This is a fun exercise. Create a little sacred space for yourself. Get something to write with, something to write on, or your device. Actually, no, not your device, because I'm going to suggest you burn it in a moment. You don't want to be burning your iPad. So get some pen. Excuse me, sorry, I don't know why I crack myself up, but I do. Gotta have a laugh, haven't you? So, pen and paper, and maybe, have some incense or sage, or just create a lovely sacred space for yourself, some blankets, candles, all of that malarkey. And then you could ask yourself these questions, because as I said, tomorrow, equinox, is coming up to that balance between, basically day and night are going to be equal. So, Europe, etc., we're moving into more light. Yay! More daylight, more daytime, more daytime. Thank God. Less nighttime, less dark. So it's a perfect time for you to do this. And it doesn't matter, even if you're Australia, you still belong. You can still do this. It's actually really powerful, obviously, as well. So you could ask yourself, what's out of balance? What needs to be let go of? What's not serving me? What needs to be changed? So consider every area of your life. Are you working too hard? Are you not working enough? Or maybe you're working hard, but the end results aren't coming out of it, Are you in balance with your giving and your receiving? It's a good thing to think about, isn't it? So, mull over what's out of balance in your life. So there's a few ways you can do this. First of all, you can, write it down, or maybe even draw it. You could draw a circle, and on the outside of the circle, put all of the things that you want to let go of, that you're not allowing into your boundary from now on. And then in the circle, write all the things that you would love and that you are inviting in. I love doing this exercise. It's so powerful. It's porcupine energy, in terms of our animal spirit guides. Or you could do lists. You could write a list of all the things that you don't want, and then you can either tear it up or burn it safely. That's why I said not to use an iPad. And then with the list of all the things that you do want, that you love, and that you're inviting into your life, you can, put it on your altar, share it with friends that you trust, people who have your best interests, people who have your best interests at heart, or maybe even put it under your pillow. That's a great way for it to get into the subconscious, so that you're planting the seeds of what you do love to grow in your garden, in your world, in your life. And then take some time to express, or consider how you want to feel, this new life, these new things that you've created. How's that going to make you feel? How are you waking up in the morning? What are you feeling? What's your work like? Are you living your purpose, Because it's really super powerful to, tell ourselves, tell the universe, tell our spirit guides, God, Goddess. This is not even religious. This is about greater powers, because as powerful and amazing as we are, it's not us that makes the sunrise in the morning and the sunset at night. So put it out there, call in your power animals, call in your guides. Got a cacao ceremony starting shortly. So if you have some cacao, even, drink some sacred cacao. And actually, there's a little link to register for my next ceremony, because it's my passion and it's my joy to share this, luckily legal, sacred plant spirit medicine. It's the only plant spirit medicine that's actually legal. And I run ceremonies, and, you actually get some beautiful sacred cacao, the kind of cacao that you can't buy in the shops with all the goodies left in. So anyway, go to my website or go to the link below for more information on that. It's like